to the practice problems video for average value. Alright, for this problem we're simply asked to calculate the average value of f of x is equal to 2x cubed minus 6x squared over negative 1, 3. Okay, so let's identify, so here's our function, and then here's our interval, so a is equal to negative 1, and b is equal to a positive 3, okay? So let's recall our function, our formula for average value. That's going to be 1 over b minus a, so the length of the interval, right? And then times the integral from a to b of our f of x dx. Alright, so let's plug everything in. We get average value is equal to 1 over 3 minus a negative 1, right? And then we have the integral from negative 1 up to 3 of 2x to the third minus 6x squared, and then our dx at the end, of course. Okay, so let's continue. We get 1 over a positive 4, right? And then this is going to be, I'll just rewrite the integral here. So then we have 2x to the third minus 6x squared dx. Okay, so this is going to be equal to, once we integrate, is a 1 over 4 times, and then we have a 2, and then an x to the fourth, and then over 4, and then minus a 6, which is just sitting there, an x to the third, and 1 over 3 there. Okay, and then we're evaluating all of this from negative 1 up to 3. So if we simplify a little bit, we get 1 over 4, and then a 1 over 2, so 1/2 times x to the fourth, minus, and then we get a 2x to the third. Okay, so then we have our negative 1 and our 3 there. So finally, I'm going to distribute in that 1 over 4, the positive 1 over 4. So this is going to be a 1 over 8x to the fourth minus a 1/2, and then x to the third, and we have negative 1 to 3. Okay, so I'm going to take this last line down here, and we'll continue this on the next slide. So now we're going to have, we have reached the point where average value is equal to 1 over 8 x to the fourth minus a 1/2 x to the third, evaluated from x equals negative 1 up to x equals a positive 3. So let's evaluate this. We have average value is going to be equal to 1 over 8 times 3 to the fourth minus 1/2 times 3 to the third, and then we're going to subtract when we plug in a negative 1. So 1 over 8 times negative 1 to the fourth minus 1/2 times negative 1 to the third. Okay? So when we evaluate all of this, we're going to get 3 to the fourth is an 81, so 81 over 8, and then minus a 27 over 2. Okay? And then we're going to subtract a positive 1 over 8, and then we have a positive 1 over 2. Okay? Alright, so this is going to turn into an 81 over 8 minus 27 over 2, and I'm just going to distribute the negative on this step here, so minus and minus, and then if we continue on, we get average value is equal to, if we combine these, so 81 over 8 minus 1 over 8, it gives you an 80 over 8, which is nice, and then we have minus a 28 over 2, so this is going to simplify to 10, and then minus a 14, which is equal to negative 4. So our average value for our given f of x on the interval negative 1 to 3 is a negative 4.